You know, we have the house there, okay? You know how the house is, okay? Where it is, front of
Talk
the
about
water.
where, I mean, say where the house is. You're saying where the house is, but you gotta say,
Oh, the house is in Greece.
start over.
Okay. I have a house in Greece, which is in one of the Greek islands. Very pretty, beautiful, beautiful there. I tell you, if you haven't been there, you haven't been nowhere. The house is front of the water, and the back of the house, it's above my bathroom. It's kinda, what is it like, closed with a rail veranda, okay? It's all marble. It cost me several $1,000s a few years ago to do it. Okay, let's see how I describe this. The house is there. Most of the houses, they're just close to each other, like townhouses, okay? So what happened, here is me, okay? Now look, this is the line here. Okay, let's leave this towel here, okay? This is the line, okay? That's the border, my house. This is my house. This is the house to my mother's sister. Small, small house. Mine is on the corner. I have all the view, and okay. So this is the house. This is her house. Right here, okay. Now here's the border. Has nothing to do. Right here is my patio, okay? That's my patio. Right here, she has a window, no like window shutters, nothing. It's just a window, small, like a jail window, okay? So, she went there, okay? She went there, and she went to open this window, her window, to make it like a small door, and walk through to my patio and put a clothes on it and a line, you know, and things like that. Now, I never heard this in my life, and it's not happening. This woman, she is the SOB to the 10th power. Okay? Okay, sorry. So, she went to the lawyer, and she sent me, what do you call this? What do you call it?
What, like a cease and desist letter, like saying stop whatever you're
No,
doing?
yeah, a letter which is said I have to, her window is here, when I close my patio here, also I put rails front of her window, okay? I mean, it doesn't touch, it's right here. But on my grandmother had this patio never used for anything, but it's mine, okay? I have the paper, I have the will, I have the contract and everything else. So she lied to the lawyer, and she said she was using this patio here, which is mine, okay? And she was using it and putting things on a storage type thing, okay? And this never happened. We have witness for that. So, and also she said on her absence, we took, in other words, we stole her part of her property, which is her house is here, and it's this way, has nothing to do with my house here. So now, and she says, and the lawyer said, in 10 days, if we don't answer, well, then we're gonna have to go to court. I said, well, you know what? You wanna fight? You're gonna have one. Now, my sister, she's going to the lawyer next week, and we're gonna answer her. Also, she's harassing us. So, this is her house, and this is my house. She bring what do you call these people who are builders, people who measure, the
Okay.
thing. And she measured in front of my house, and this way and that way. Instead to measure her house, whatever she can do, she come to my house and measure in front of my property. So this is harassment, okay? Now let me tell you something. Greece has the best real estate records in the world. Don't laugh. Now, you can find a wheel and real estate records since the Turks they were there, which is what, 200 years ago. You can find wheels from 1600s, 1700s, 1800s. It's like a new wheel, 1800s is very new. So anyway, I'm just saying, I said, you wanna fight? You're gonna have one. She had no business. This woman is delusional. She is lunatic. She's hallucinating. And she's making up stories, things they never happen and they never exist.
But what's she want you to do, or what's the letter from the lawyer say? Like what
she want me to remove all my fence so she can come, jump from her window and come to my patio. Now, what the hell is this? Can you tell me?
So, how long has she lived there?
Well, she's there since July, like a month. She lives here in the United States. She goes back, and anytime she go back, the hell breaking loose. She is, I tell you, this woman is nobody. She is nobody. Nobody likes her there. Nobody go out with her. No, everybody turn their back to her. So she had, like I said, she's nobody. She lie, and lie. The problem is it's gonna cost me money now. I have to pay the freaking lawyer. Well, the other lawyer is good. And that's the thing. And the time, my sister has to go back and forth, and it's not, you gotta take the bus and go to the capital of the island, So like I said, this woman, she's a conniving, manipulator, liar. What else? Did I left anything out? Okay, say. Conniving, manipulator, liar, hallucinator, making up stories. They never exist. They never happen. She's making up lies. She's making up everything. How can you come to your house and I said, you get out of there, this is my patio. The time you have papers, you have your will, you have your papers, you have all your all the measurement of the house, and everything is written down, is notarized by lawyers, and it's my grandmother's wish. So how can she come to me and tell me to give up my patio, my veranda, so she can come out and put a clothesline? The woman is 79 years old. She's ready for departure, and I don't understand how the hell she live like that. What kind of life she's a miserable, conniving, manipulated shrew. That's it.
So, when it goes to, or is it going to court then?
I don't know. We're gonna answer this week. Next week. And it depends. We'll see. I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay. It depends what.
But let me tell you something. There, in Greece, the courts they don't work on summer. Okay, everybody's on vacation from June 15 to September 15 or whatever. Nobody cares about court. Nobody cares about anything. If this thing goes to court, it's gonna take maybe 5 years before it clears out. By that time, it's goodbye, Charlie. She's 80. Oh, God, forgive me, but I can't help it. That woman she's a hyena, you know? She's a snake. So, and what happened there, let's say they have all these cases, and today is my case, your case, and the lawyer goes and says, pass it. And then it goes back, delay for another 6 months or another year. And they say, well, you know me, she's not here, the owner of the house is not here in the United States, oh, okay, give another 18 months. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking about 5 years fighting. Now I have uncle, my father's youngest uncle, him and his neighbor, they're in courts for a little path from here to here, just like that. They're in courts for 22 years and they haven't finished yet. So that's what happened in Greece, guys. You don't want to go to court there. To court there.
So, so until it goes to court, you can still do what you want? You mean you can still leave up the railing or whatever it is?
I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, okay.
It's mine. I have the papers. I have everything. She has no chance. Okay? I have everything I need. She's delusional. And even if she goes to court, it's mine. There is nothing she can do about it. I'm not worried I'm gonna lose my patio because it's my patio. It's like outside, our front deck is our deck. Mm-hmm. The neighbor cannot come and claim it himself. Okay? There is nothing she can do. I'm not worried she's gonna take my patio. She's not gonna take it because it's mine. I have papers to prove it, okay? I have documents to prove it. So there is nothing she can do about it. Like I said, 79-year-old woman, almost 80-year-old woman, and she's doing this. She's a miserable, ugly human being, inside out.
So, but if it say your lawyer what'll he do? Talk to her lawyer, and then they'll decide. Like, she'll decide with him. Like, should we back down, or will the judge decide? Should it go to court? No. The judge doesn't decide nothing. Yeah. If she said, okay, I'm going to court, what happened? The court officials are gonna have to come and see. Okay? Mm-hmm. So there is nothing there. She knows it, but she's such a freaking jealous type. Ugly jealousy, you know? She cannot stand, to lose, you know, but there is no way. She's a loser already. She's a loser since the day she born, you know. Mm-hmm. What? How have you met her?
What do you mean I met her? Of course I know her.
Well, you said she moved in last month or something, so
When I came here to the United States, I was staying in her house for a year and she made my life miserable. I was the Cinderella of the 20th century, 21st. Okay? Now that tells you something. Until I left, I got my own job. That's it. Okay? So, I have witness to prove what she was doing to me, okay? She was counting how many eggs I was eating. I was cleaning her house. I babysit her freaking kid. She's a... Anyway, and one time we went out to the restaurant and she ordered for me a child's food, order, what do you say, a kid's meal or whatever. Kids meal, from the kids Happy Meal, And I said, no, thank you, I'm not gonna eat that. So I didn't eat. So I'm telling you, the woman she is what is worse than SOB?
Harpy, shrew,
conniving, gold digger, just name it, everything, everything. That's it.
Witch, I guess.
Oh, witch is a compliment to her.
Okay.
Which is a compliment. Anyway, She's a miserable, conniving, shrew, manipulating, and unhuman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Call her gorilla.
She just has too much time, I guess, and doesn't have anything to do.
She doesn't have time. I told you, she's ready for departure.
Okay.
Oh, forgive me. And she can even talk. She's so, I'm not saying, okay, someday always gonna be old, but the woman is so ugly, says ugly mind. She can even talk. When she talks, somebody goes, like that. You know, like a chicken with a, you know, chip, 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 like this, and she has no idea. Oh God, I'm telling you, that woman, she can even write her own name. You imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Let me throw all this stuff out. I think this is pretty good.
Okay.
I think that is pretty ready for departure. Let me throw this out. What is this? Why is
That's the chicken.
Why is it so heavy?
Because the fries are in there.
Oh, we'll throw that away. Okay, anyway. So I'm telling you, that will happen. But you know what? Don't mess with me, woman. Ugly woman. Whoever look at her, you know, you look this woman, you're gonna die from overdose of ugliness. I'm telling you right now. Seriously, why are you laughing? What's so funny? I gotta throw this thing away.
Okay.
You're gonna die from I swear. She's ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly in the face, but when you act like this, you look ugly, you know, and she's ugly inside out. Whoever look at her, you see her on the street, turn the other way. You see her on the street and you look at her, that's it. You're gonna die from overdose of ugliness. That woman is ugly. Okay, let me throw this out. Okay? Why are you laughing?